with the new year?
Yeah. Thanks.
One of the neighbors just did like a beautiful thing where they didn't just say the names, they gave like a full account, like pictures and stories and everything like that. It was really
It's not really for 5 minutes, just a small and for last minute, so it's 7 hours later.
I think it speaks really a lot to like how people are feeling.
There's nobody else doing anything. Maybe a little shot. Like,
So is it Alex? You do apologize?
Mitch just texted me saying that the workings because of the fourth seat, because they can't even sign over. I'm like, it starts at 7, and they're all here, so I don't know where they went. Maybe they came at 6. I was here at 6. Let's see. Oh, here they are. Yeah, they're right here. I'm gonna go talk to them real quick.
Yai nai nai nai, yai nai nai nai, yai nai yai nai 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 nai, yai nai nai nai, yai nai nai nai, yai nai yai nai 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 nai. Yai nai 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 nai, yai nai yai yai nai nai nai, yai nai nai yai 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 yai, yai nai yai nai 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 nai.
Put your arms around each other.
Yai nai nai nai, yai nai nai nai. Yai nai yai nai 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 nai, yai nai yai yai nai yai yai, yai nai yai nai 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 nai, yai nai yai 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 yai, yai nai yai yai nai nai nai, yai nai nai. Yai, 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 nai.
One more time, very
nai,
softly.
nai, nai. Yai, nai, nai, nai. Yai, nai, nai, nai. Yai, nai, yai, nai, 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 nai.
Try to sing with us.
Yai, nai, nai, nai. Yai, nai, nai, nai. Yai, nai, yai, nai, 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 nai.
A little bit louder.
Yai, nai, yai, 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 nai, yai, nai, 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 nai. Yai, nai, yai, 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 nai, 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 nai.
People in the world want to see us sitting together, being upset. People in the world like seeing the Jewish people sit together crying. There are individuals in the world that want to see the Jewish people suffering. But as our text reminds us, Hine Matov, we sit together with goodness, being proud of who we are, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad, that when we sit together, we're mindful and we remind others who dislike us that we will not be taken from this world. Hine Matov.
Hine Matov u'manayim, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov u'manayim, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov,
שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים. שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים. שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב. שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב. שבת אחים גם יחד.
You have a red siddur that we usually use on Shabbat in your seats. We're going to be referring to a variety of texts in there this evening. The first, we're going to turn to page 178. Amongst the prayer for peace, which we will read in a few moments later tonight, if you look in the middle of the page in the Hebrew, Tefillah L'Shalom, 4 lines from the bottom, we have a text that says, nation shall not lift up sword against nation, and human beings will not know the idea of war. This past Shabbat was hurtful. We lost 11 of our brothers and sisters. So many were hurt. Law enforcement, members of the community in Squirrel Hill. And we pray that one day guns won't be used, swords will be taken away and not used for violence, not used for taking away innocent life. Lo Yisagoy, 178 in the middle.
Lo Yisagoy el goy cherev, Lo yilmedu od milchama. Lo Yisagoy el goy cherev, Lo yilmedu od milchama. Lo Yisagoy el goy cherev,
Lo yilmedu.
Lo yilmedu
Od milchama.
Od milchama.
Lo Yisagoy.
Lo Yisagoy el goy cherev, Lo yilmedu od milchama. Lo Yisagoy el goy cherev, Lo yilmedu od milchama.
Lo Yisagoy el goy cherev, Lo yilmedu od milchama. Lo Yisagoy el goy cherev, Lo yilmedu. One more time, join us.
Lo Yisagoy el goy cherev, Lo yilmedu od milchama. Lo Yisagoy el goy cherev, Lo yilmedu od milchama. Lo Yisagoy goy cherev, Lo yilmedu od milchama.
In the book of Job, which is a biblical text that I don't think very many of us read on a daily basis, we know the life that's taken away from Job in his story, in his narrative. Over and over, life is taken away. And he yells at God, "How dare you do this to me? You have no right to take away life." But Job quickly learns in the story that's humanity's obligation to preserve life. It's humanity's obligation to ensure that people have no right to innocently walk into a synagogue on Shabbat morning and create the deadliest attack on the Jewish people since this country has come into inception in 1776. But Job is hopeful at the end. I don't know how many of us know, but Oseh Shalom, the prayer that we recite over and over and over again, almost like a broken record in our tradition, comes from the book of Job. He's the one who says, okay, maybe there's peace up there, but we have to make peace here. And we have to find answers when there are none. And so, Oseh Shalom, it's up to Al Kol Yoshvei Tevel, to all of humanity. We sing together the text from the book of Job, Oseh Shalom.
Oseh Shalom bimromav, Hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru, imru amen. Ya'aseh shalom, ya'aseh shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh shalom, ya'aseh shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Oseh shalom bimromav, Hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru, imru amen. Ya'aseh shalom, ya'aseh shalom, Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh shalom, ya'aseh shalom, Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh shalom, ya'aseh shalom, Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh shalom, ya'aseh shalom, Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh shalom, ya'aseh shalom, Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael.
We are blessed as a member of Or Tzion. Rabbi Bob Kravitz and his family are part of our congregational family. Rabbi Kravitz is also a chaplain in our community to dozens of hospitals. And also his position is he is the president of the Board of Rabbis here of the Arizona chapter. And so I invite Rabbi Kravitz to come forward on behalf of our Board of Rabbis. It's my privilege to serve as his vice president to share some words this evening on behalf of all of our rabbinic leadership in the community.
Thank you, Rabbi. This is a statement from the Board of Rabbis of Greater Phoenix concerning the murder of 11 souls in Pittsburgh. Our hearts are broken. We are shocked and deeply saddened at the cruel and senseless murder of Jewish worshipers at Tree of Life Synagogue in Pittsburgh on the Holy Shabbat day. We join with our brothers and sisters in Pittsburgh who are mourning their losses and will recite prayers of healing for the full recovery of those congregants and first responders injured. For the law enforcement officers who place their lives in danger responding to this call, we are eternally grateful. This deadly massacre, the most heinous assault on the Jewish community in all of American history, tragically emphasizes that hate speech can result in hate-filled action. We stand together with the Pittsburgh Jewish community and all who work to denounce anti-Semitism, bigotry, and prejudice against all vulnerable populations. 'Baruch Dayan Ha'emet.
I am curious to know, we all have our stories and our narratives about Squirrel Hill. Who has lived in Squirrel Hill? I have a narrative I'd like to share from one of the residents that lived in the same community that Mark, Helen lived. From one of our congregants who was unable to be here tonight, but she pleaded with me to please share the following story. Allison Plotnick, who lived there for many years, shares the following. Dear Micah and Nate, I applaud the two of you for the guiding hand you have provided for our Jewish community. I know that tonight's gathering will be a time for members of our congregation to take reflection on pain and frustration in trying times. Unfortunately, I'm not able to make it tonight, but please share my words with our family. I grew up in Squirrel Hill, and Tree of Life was my synagogue. I became a bat mitzvah there. I went to Hebrew school and Sunday school. I was active in United Synagogue Youth, USY. Squirrel Hill is my home. I have been working through the pain with my family and friends from home, which is the direction that is best for me. I just want to give our community a little insight about Squirrel Hill, and I'm sure those of you will agree, those who have lived there in the past. There's been a lot of discussion in the media about the fact that perhaps there was no security at my synagogue, and that the security guard could have saved lives. But what people have to understand is that Squirrel Hill is a very unique community. We don't have a lot of people who transplant into the community unless you marry someone who grew up in Squirrel Hill. Everyone knows everyone. I was talking with a friend today about the list of the deceased before it had been released. And we both agree that it wasn't a matter of whether we knew anyone, but a matter of how many we knew. People in Squirrel Hill know their neighbors. They know the local business owners. It's a neighborhood with an overwhelmingly strong sense of Jewish community and identity. My synagogue, Tree of Life, has never, ever felt the need for security. And in the 46 years I've been a part of Squirrel Hill, there was never a violent outbreak in our quiet, close-knit community. We always thought that we were safe, well protected. And in my opinion, on this Sunday, Squirrel Hill is still the sleepy little neighborhood it has always been. We haven't changed, and we won't. Squirrel Hill will survive, and the community will band together to protect those who need help during this trying time, because that's what our Squirrel Hill community and family does. A friend who still lives there expressed the following, that behind the scenes offline, us Jews of Squirrel Hill have already started to rally and fight this grotesque darkness minutes after it took place with our own actions of kindness and compassion. Allison Plotnick concludes, I would expect nothing less from my hometown. I invite us to turn to page 178, where we were before, as Rabbi Crane leads us in a prayer for peace. Page 178.
May we see the day when war and bloodshed cease, when a great peace will embrace the whole world.
That nation will not threaten nation, and the human family will not again know war.
For all who live on earth shall realize we have not come into being to hate or to destroy. We have come into being to praise, to labor, and to love.
Compassionate God, bless the leaders of all nations with the power of compassion.
Fulfill the promise conveyed in Scripture. I will bring peace to the land, and you shall lie down, and no one shall terrify you.
I will rid the land of vicious beasts. It shall not be ravaged by war.
Let justice and righteousness flow like a mighty stream. Let God's peace fill the earth as the waters fill the sea. And let us say, Amen.
We turn in our prayer book to page 337. You find in the text there Psalm 23, a psalm that we recite in moments of loss, in moments of doubt, in moments of anger, in moments of questioning, and also in moments of hope. Mizmor leDavid, Adonai roi lo echsar, Behinot deshe yar bitzeni, Al meimenu chod yenahaleini. Nafshi yeshovev, Nafshi yeshovev, Yancheni v'maraglei tzedek leman shemo, Gam ki elech begitz al mavet, Lo hirara ki ata imadi, Shiftecha umishantecha, Shiftecha umishantecha, Himayena chamoni. Taroch lefanai shulchan, Taroch lefanai shulchan, Yalalalai, Neged tzodedai, Neged tzodedai. Dishanta vashemen roshi, Kosi revaya. Dishanta vashemen roshi, Kosi revaya. Ach tov v'chesed yirdefuni kol yamei chayai, Veshavti beveit Adonai, Veshavti beveit Adonai, leorech yamim.
We'll read together in the English. Adonai is my shepherd, I shall not want. God lays me down in green pastures, leads me to still waters, renews my life, guides me in right paths, for that is God's way. Though I walk through a valley as dark as death, I fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You spread a table before me in full view of my foes. You anoint my head with oil, my cup is overflowing. Only goodness and steadfast love shall pursue me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of Adonai forever.
When tragedy hits us in the Kishkas, we sometimes don't know what we're supposed to do, where we're supposed to go, what we're supposed to say, how we're supposed to act. It puts things in perspective. We start saying, well, the little things in life are so petty. But how long does that last? The human psyche, maybe a day? In Judaism, at least, it demands 7 days. I don't know how we overcome something like this. We're living in a time when the most Jews have been killed in one moment since our country's existence. That's very disconcerting. That's very overwhelming. But the psalmist, King David, was brilliant. And I'm sure that in his time, he went through tremendous doubt, concerned about the Jewish people's existence in its homeland. And so he created sacred texts called the Psalms, which we just recited. Another one of those texts, in a moment of appealing to humanity for hope and to the godliness of the world, put to the music by Shlomo Carlebach, is the beginning of Psalm 121, asking for hope. lifting up our eyes that hopefully one day we can find an answer to such troubles.
Esaenai Elehadim Me'ayin Me'ayin Yavo Ezri Esaenai Elehadim Me'ayin Me'ayin Yavo Ezri Ezri Me'im Adonai Oseh Shamayim Va'aretz Ezri Me'im Adonai Oseh Shamayim Va'aretz. I lift up my eyes unto the mountains. From where will my help come? I lift up my eyes unto the mountains. From where will my help come?
My help will come.
My help will come from my God, creator of the heavens and the earth. My help will come from my God, creator of the heavens and the earth.
Just the melody.
Yanai, 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 Yai nai 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 nai, yai nai 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 nai, yai nai 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 nai, yai nai, yai nai 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 nai.
At Jewish funerals, which unfortunately there will be 11 more that we have been expecting, there is a ritual of placing earth on a casket by everyone present. And oftentimes I like to teach in those moments to have more of an effect on the reason why we do that. When we take someone to their resting place, it's the greatest thing that you can do as a human being. According to our tradition, that command is called chesed shel emet. Chesed being righteousness, the word emet being truth. So this act of true righteousness. And we share that we take of a shovel, we take of a hand of earth, each person doing it of his or her own free will. Because as a result, yes, we want to say that someone spiritually will be looking over us, will be guiding our decisions when we seek wisdom. But the reality is that person can physically not repay us. That person can physically not stand tall and say, because you did for me, I do for you. The source of chesed shel emet is in this week's Torah portion. Abraham has to find a burial place for his wife Sarah. And so he scouts out the land and he meets a comrade, a friend, Ephron Hachiti, Ephron the Hittite. Not part of the Jewish world after all. The Jewish people had a congregation of two. Abraham and Sarah. And Abraham scouts out this doubled cave, now in the city of Hebron, called the Cave of Machpelah, the doubled cave, belonging to Ephron, the owner of the property. Abraham says, I will pay you 400 shekel. Today, that's nothing. $100. Back then, it was priceless. Ephron says, I will not take your money. You will bury your dead here. Sarah will live eternally here. So will you, so will your children, and so will your grandchildren. Ephron bowed in homage to Abraham. Abraham kissed him on the neck. So says the Midrash, the rabbinic legend. Pure righteousness took place for Sarah. She could not repay her husband, nor Ephron, with a deed of kindness, with an act of love. These 11 individuals, who we will name in a few moments, will have that same ritual performed for them. And individuals will place earth because these others can never repay them. They had so much goodness in them. We read the stories, the experiences, the love that these 11 people brought into the world, and all they wanted to do was just go amongst the few of them that were there and have their Shabbos, have their Shabbat. And that was taken away. But we combat evil. I choose not to mention his name tonight. It doesn't deserve to be mentioned. May he be blotted out from human history. But we combat that evil with acts of chesed shel emet, acts of true righteousness. But do it for someone who's living. Do it for someone who is alive and well, expecting nothing in return. Go out this week to your families. Go out this week to your friends. Go out this week into your workplaces. Go out this week to yourself. And do something where you don't expect anything in return. I shared last night at Bert Quasman's Shiva Minyan that is the obligation. The obligation sometimes in our tradition is not to expect anything in return. We're really good at asking for things back. These 11 individuals can't. Who do we want to be when we leave the world? Sarah was grateful for Ephron and for Avraham. These 11 people will be grateful for those who attend their funerals. They cannot repay, but we can pay on their behalf by bringing additional elements of righteousness and charity into the world in their memories. You can find their names. They will be mentioned tonight. Do something for each of them, one at a time. Amen. The end of our Torah service, when we put the Torah away in the ark, every Shabbat, every holiday, every high holiday, has 7 words that are also found. Their original source is one of the saddest books in the Bible, the book of Lamentations, recited on Tisha B'Av, the 9th of Av, when there are maybe 13 people in a synagogue on the average. During the summer when the nights are long, when the days take forever, but there is still hope. In chapter 5, the book of Eicha says, as we put the Torah away every week for hope and for optimism, Hashivenu Adonai Elecha v'nashuva, Chadesh Yameinu kekedem. Renew for our days like they used to be. Let us be optimistic and hopeful that goodness will reign again and evil will be absolutely forgotten. You can find Hashivenu, page 184 if you'd like to follow along. The top paragraph, the last line, a different melody, the melody that we sing on Tisha B'Av, our holiday of mourning. Hashivenu, Hashivenu, Adonai Elecha, Venashuva, Venashuva, Chadesh, Chadesh, Yameinu kekedem. Hashivenu, Hashivenu, Adonai Elecha, Venashuva, Venashuva, Chadesh, Chadesh, Yameinu kekedem. Lai, la, la, lai, lai, la, la, lai, lai, la, la, lai, lai, Everyone has a Shem Tov, a good name. And we hope that at the end of our lives, that good name will surpass our existence. These 11 people deserve that. Please don't forget their names. We shouldn't forget any tragedy in people's names that befalls us as we live, whether it's 9/11, constant terrorist attacks, or even with our own families, the loss through tragedy, or the nature of time. We'll light a candle for each of them tonight. I didn't think anybody would be expecting on this Sunday night to be sitting here lighting 11 memorial candles for 11 people who died on Shabbat. And so I'm going to ask us to stand in our places. I'm actually going to ask our Squirrel Hill residents if you'll come on up and join us, those who lived in the community. Mark and Helen, thank you. There are matches there. You can probably do a more sufficient job than me. So if each of you will divide that up appropriately and make sure all of the candles are lit. Let's take a moment for quiet. 336, we remain standing as we announce the names of those whose lives were lost on Shabbat. El Malidachamim Shochin Bamdomim Hametzem Menucha Nechona Kadacha Kanvei Hashchina Memalot Kedoshim Utehodim Kezohar Rakia Mahasidim Lenishmot, our loved ones, Joyce Feinberg, age 75, Richard Gottfried, age 65, Rose Mallinger, age 97, Jerry Rabinowitz, age 66, Cecil Rosenthal, age 59, David Rosenthal, age 54, Bernice and Sylvan Simon, who were married, ages 84 and 87, Daniel Stein, age 71, Melvin Wax, age 88, Irving Younger, age 69, who all lived in the community. Kol Eile Shehiskarnu Hayom Livracha. We remember them for blessing in our hearts. She'alchu le'olamam, as they have gone to their eternal rest well before their time. Began Eden Temenuchatam. May they be welcomed into the Garden of Eden with open arms. Hana Balarachamim, our God of mercy, Hasti Rembeseder Ganafecha, Leolamim. Utzor Bitzor HaChayim. May they never be forgotten. May their souls continue to live at Nishmotehem. God is by their side. Adonai hu nachalatam. May they rest without pain. Ve'anuchu ve'shalom. Al mishkavotehem. May they rest in peace without pain and suffering. May justice prevail in their memory. May we continue to do acts of tikkun olam, repairing the world for their sake. And we say, Amen. Let us make Kaddish together for them. Page 338. If you wish to join, if your custom is to sit, that's okay too. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Be'alma divra kirute v'yamlich malchute. B'chayechon uvyomechon uvchaye dechol beit Yisrael. Ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru Amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam lalmei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitba'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal shmei d'kudsha brichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata ta'amiran be'alma v'imru Amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. And from the book of Job, Oseh shalom bimramav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. We may be seated. Just as we do on the high holidays with different texts, we always end on a positive note. It's okay to be sad and angry, but we must be hopeful. And we have to be optimistic in times of trouble. And so Rabbi Crane and I first want to thank you all for coming out very last minute to be here tonight. I didn't expect to have this many people here, but thank you. Before we conclude, there are also several other community gatherings. I'm sure you are aware of them through social media, but I just want to name two in specific if you're able to support. The first one is at Arizona State University tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock p.m. It's on the ASU campus. Murray Goodman, who's a member of our congregation, his son Avi, is really single-handedly with fraternity and sorority brothers and sisters put this evening together. It's going to be held on Hayden Lawn, which is, if you've been to ASU, it's near the Hayden Library. 300 Orange Mall. It's probably not good for an address. Just go to the middle of campus, and that's where the Hayden Library is. There's options for parking, the ASU bookstore, or near the Fulton Center, which is on College and 7th, not far from the stadium. So that's one. That's tomorrow evening at 7 at Arizona State. Our youngsters in college are the most vulnerable. And so if we're able to make it tomorrow night, I know that they would be appreciative. The other is Tuesday evening at the JCC at 6:30 p.m. This is being sponsored by the JCRC, the Jewish Community Relations Council, and the Arizona Faith Network, the AFN. I know that Rabbi Kravitz will be there. I will be there. A lot of our clerical members from the community will be there as well. Rabbi Crane will be there. Cantor Rubenstein will be there. And so I ask if you're able to join us. There are a lot of different vigils throughout the community. So whatever moves you each night feels like we're sitting Shiva because we are sitting Shiva. Find a place each evening to go and to spend time, to not allow these 11 individuals to be forgotten. And we must go from this place bringing more acts of kindness, chesed shalamet, without expecting anything in return. And hopefully these acts of cowardice will stop once and for all. Am Yisrael Chai. Our Jewish people will live. Have a safe evening. Drive carefully wherever life takes you.
Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai. 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 Od Avinu Chai, Od Avinu Chai. Od Avinu, Od Avinu, Od Avinu Chai. Od Avinu Chai, Od Avinu Chai. Od Avinu, Od Avinu, Od Avinu Chai. Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael 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 Chai. Od Avinu Chai, Od Avinu Chai. Od Avinu, Od Avinu, Od Avinu Chai. Od Avinu Chai, Od Avinu Chai. Od Avinu, Od Avinu, Od Avinu Chai. Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael 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 Chai. Go ahead, everybody. Od Avinu Chai, Od Avinu Chai. Od Avinu, Od Avinu, Od Avinu Chai. Od Avinu Chai, Od Avinu Chai. Od Avinu, Od Avinu, Od Avinu Chai.
Erev Tov, everybody. May our loved ones be at peace. Amen.
Amen.